Welcome to Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, Ohio. It's an NBA Friday night on ESPN and EA Sports as we get set for the first meeting of the season between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Indiana Pacers. As this one gets underway, who might they need to be careful with against Indiana tonight, Jeff?
What a great comeback story Paul George is. That gruesome leg injury to now returning and being able to help lead this Pacer team. George is going to slide between the power forward and the small forward, depending on the matchup and depending on who's playing well for his team. This is an all-star when he's healthy.
To Ellis. He's averaging 17 points per game this season. He says no, but the ref says foul called against Love. And Jordan Hill will go to the line. He's shooting 63% for the season.
Oh, that was great body control. To be able to absorb the contact and still get off a quality shot. Just didn't get it to drop.
The Pacers coming off a hard-earned win in their previous game against Brooklyn. Jeff, game's a lot easier when you shoot that many free throws.
When you're talking about what wins and what loses in the NBA, people often overlook one of the key reasons. Do you get to the free throw line, and do you prevent teams from getting to the free throw line? They got to the free throw line, they knocked them in, took advantage of their opportunities, and came a win with a nice, solid victory.
You know, Ellis, Jeff, one of those guys that you like from a standpoint of, you know he's going to be out there and play every night. 2 times he's led the NBA in minutes per game.
Yeah, and that's not easy, Mike. To average over 40 minutes a game, that's hard to do. Now, sometimes that comes with taking some possessions off defensively. That's not what you want. But he has great stamina. He has great durability. You want your best players on the floor and available, and Ellis has been able to provide that for the teams he's played for.
Excellent ball movement, great teamwork. And Monte Ellis with the three-pointer. He scored 17 points in their previous game against the Brooklyn Nets. Irving coming across. Here's the pick. Goes to the goal, and a nice finish at the basket.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Pass to the corner. Ellis on the drive. George forcing with time winding down. Puts it in on the catch and shoot from Paul George.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
He dishes it. Mozgov for 2. Nice touch at the basket.
That's just tremendous defensive effort. You did all you could to prevent the make. Unfortunately, he stuck it.
Hey, Jeff, we know Monte Ellis can score. How does he fit in with these Pacers?
I like the fit between he and George Hill. I think they needed more creativity from the backcourt. And George Hill is a good spot-up shooter. So George Hill, he'll have that calming presence. He'll start and set a great defensive tone. He'll play off Monte Ellis offensively, and Monte Ellis can do what he does best, which is to get to his right hand and attack the basket.
And it's on to the line for a couple of free throws.
I love everything about Mozgov. His agility, mobility, and hostility. You take those 3 into account, you've got yourself a really good center.
Boy, there's some incredible point guards these days in the NBA, Jeff. And you look at a guy like Kyrie Irving. Is anybody a better ball handler?
Now listen, he is a special player when he's at the top of the floor, either in transition, one-on-one, or in the high pick and roll. The guy has a unique handle. He can get to any spot on the floor he wants. And his greatness has been obscured prior to LeBron James coming back to Cleveland because he wasn't playing in any meaningful games. Now, because of James and Kevin Love being there, they're playing in meaningful games, and we're getting to see all of his talents come to the forefront.
Off target.
Even great shooters are distracted by a great closeout and a hard contest.
Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. And Cleveland's called for the foul. That's their second. And Paul George will get to shoot 2 free throws from the line.
Man, I thought that was going to be an and one. Good strength, just whipped out.
And he connects on the first free throw. Jeff, 2 years ago, the Pacers were in the conference finals. The Pacers were in talk of a possible championship contender. Where are they now?
Again, hard to decide, Mike. Larry Bird made a huge jump and leap of faith in the offseason to disband what had been good for the Pacers, playing slower, more methodical, defensive-oriented. This is a vastly different team with a vastly different style, and we'll see if they get the results they're hoping for.
Jefferson against Turner. Irving fires for 3. George the rebound. He's averaging 5 rebounds per game this season. To George. He's among the league leaders in scoring this season. 4 minutes gone by in the first. Cleveland's down by 5. Puts it up. Can't hit.
Cleveland's not having the kind of offensive consistency you need to win in this league. They just can't seem to get into a rhythm.
Right there, and it won't go.
It's hard to close out on great shooters. Tremendous job right there, getting his hand up, mirroring the ball.
Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Irving from beyond the arc. Unable to convert from the three-point line. Oh, he beats the defender. It's blocked. Jeff, I know you're a big movie guy. This past offseason, LeBron James acted in some movies. Is he a better actor than a player?
Well, his opponents would say he acts on the floor with some of his flops, but he's got another profession he's going to be good at, Mike. And doesn't it somewhat make you sick to your stomach that one guy is so good at so many different things?
Jeff Smith won the NBA's Sixth Man of the Year award with the Knicks 2013. First Knick to win the award since your guy, John Starks, in '97. When Smith is right, he's a heck of a player.
He is. Oftentimes we focus on his antics versus his game. But when he is playing at his high point, he's obviously a dynamic shot maker, but he's also a good passer. And I think that gets overlooked. This guy's a good NBA player. Unfortunately, we don't talk enough about his game.
To Hill. He's averaging 5 rebounds per game this season. At the rim. Misses the layup.
That's the mark of a great defensive team. Great closeout, great contest. That's the way to get it done.
The Cavs with the 3. First one of the game.
You don't have a lot of room over there in the corner. You got to get your feet set, get on balance, and stroke it.
Number 2, Kyrie Irving.
To Ellis. Turner for 3. He's wide open. Smith the rebound. He grabbed 5 rebounds in their previous game against the Washington Wizards. Cleveland Cavaliers having another great season, Jeff. You know, as long as LeBron James is on that roster, they have a chance at a title.
Absolutely. You saw it last year. Even without Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, they took the Golden State Warriors to 6 games. He didn't play efficiently, but he played unbelievably well in that final series. And with him, his team will always be a favorite to win a championship.
Tied up and has to pass. Gets it to go. He scored 17 points in their previous game against the Washington Wizards.
The assist from number 2, Kyrie Irving.
To Hill. Nice ball movement. Turner's working hard, backing down his opponent with no room. Good finish inside.
Typically, that's not the shot you want the contested to. It worked out this time.
Irving walks it across. Jeff, we've talked so much about LeBron James, the championships, the MVPs, the incredible numbers. Sometimes we forget he's just a great team player.
Who, Mike? Who, Mike? LeBron James? I haven't heard of him. We haven't talked about him very often, have we, over the last decade or so, that we talk about him on every broadcast, whether he's playing or not? Listen, the crux of this guy is this. He's a global brand, but at heart, he's all about the team.
Off the mark from 3.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
Terrific ball movement. And he kicks it out. Irving. Three-pointer. Won't go.
Well, if you don't like scoring, this is the game for you. If you love defense, this is the one, because both teams are really struggling to put the ball in the basket.
Irving in possession. James on the drive. Knocks it down. A two-pointer. He scored 17 points in their previous game against the Washington Wizards. And Indiana calls it 20. They'll get the timeout. Jeff, earlier we talked about LeBron James. One thing we forget, he just loves to play.
And that's what it comes down to, Mike. This can be a very boring profession if you don't love the game of basketball. And people out there, fans, say, what do you mean if they don't love it? Listen, not every NBA basketball player loves the process and the lifestyle that comes with being an NBA player. They don't love the game. They love what the game brings them. They don't love the game of basketball itself. James does love it. And that's why, to me, he's been able to maintain such a high standard of play over the course of his career.
Ellis, and here's the double. Oh, tough shot.
Okay, now that's just lucky. No one makes a game plan based on forcing shots through double teams. That was just pure luck, and he got his wish granted.
Moving the ball around beautifully. Miller fires away, and that's his 6th rebound of the game.
We're seeing a lot of action around the basket. Full body blockouts, up in the air for rebound battles. This is terrific basketball.
Smith the rebound. He grabbed 5 rebounds in their previous game against the Washington Wizards. Excellent ball movement, great teamwork. Irving's jumper for 3, won't go.
It's been a rough first half for him behind the 3, no doubt about it. But this is the kind of guy who has the shooting stroke that can allow him to bounce back from a poor first half.
Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. Nice finish around the rim.
When you play that good at defense and you contest the two-point J, you expect a good result there. The offense was just superior. The concentration and the follow-through, he stuck his shot.
That shot won't go. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. That's a three-pointer. The defense nowhere near him. Irving moves into the front court. There's the pick. Plenty of time. That's a three-pointer. Miller's off the mark from downtown.
That's just not getting it done defensively. If you want to win in close games, you've got to eliminate open jump shots.
Unable to flip it in.
Trying isn't enough. You've got to close and get there and then finish it off by contesting the shot.
Irving fires away for two. Soft touch gets the roll. Kyrie Irving with 6 points. They want to discuss things. Time for a full timeout.
Jeff, what's the coach's thought process right now?
Sometimes early in the game, you use a quick full timeout to calm your team down. Sometimes the intensity is ratcheted up too high, and you just have to take a timeout to calm your team down and get it into more of a zen-like state where their focus can be on the next play.
Looked like some substitutions going to be made now for the team. Lawson bringing it up. Nice ball movement. Hill. Gets it and quickly shoots that three. To Stuckey. To the basket, flips it up. At the end of the first quarter, it's all tied up. Stay tuned for more Friday Night NBA presented by ESPN after this quarter break. Jeff, I didn't know that Love's middle name, Wesley, was in honor of former NBA star Wes Unseld. He's a family friend. And Unseld, just like Love, a big guy who can rebound and throw great outlet passes.
Well, that's what gets overlooked a lot of times with Love, and his shooting and his rebounding sort of dominate the conversation. But those outlet passes that he throws, those pinpoint passes, does remind you a little bit of Wes Unseld, who was by far the best of all time at the outlet pass.
Close to a turnover. To the basket. No good on the layup attempt.
Mike, stop trying to paint this as a great game so far, okay? It's been awful. Missed shots, poor decisions, bad basketball.
Unable to flip it in.
Couldn't have played that shot any better. Made it a much more difficult shot than if it was an open look.
Here he goes, all by himself. Stuckey takes it to the rim and misses. Terrific ball movement. Shoots for three and puts it in. He's among the league leaders in scoring this season.
Had his hands up, his feet set, and delivered a bucket with a nice follow-through on that catch-and-shoot jumper.
Sends it to the corner. To Hill. Hill fires. Converts on the inside.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
The screen is set. Owens from downtown. The Cavaliers with the offensive rebound for another possession.
When you see how many rebounds these teams have already combined for, the story about this game is rebounding. But the real story is neither team can make a shot. That's why the rebounding numbers are so high.
Lawson set to bring it up. He loses control of it. Can't hold on to the ball. Great to see Kevin Love back in Cleveland. It was killing him to be on the sidelines during that playoff run last year, Jeff. He's going to be a huge bonus this season.
Exactly, particularly when you miss due to injury, Mike, and he had sacrificed so much role-wise. And again, his ability to shoot long range, to post, and to offensive rebound, that combination is really difficult to find.
Moving the ball around beautifully. Love hoping for position in the paint. Owens from downtown. Stuckey the rebound.
You got to learn to win in different ways. Sometimes all your shots are going in and the rebound totals are down. Here tonight, the ball isn't going in, so you've got to win the battle of the boards.
Jones. Pass into the post. There's the double team. Gets it up for two. Puts it in. And it's a three-point lead for the Cavs.
That's just tremendous defensive effort. You did all you could to prevent the make. Unfortunately, he stuck it.
So many good point guards in the NBA, Jeff. So guys like Ty Lawson sometimes get overshadowed, but he is a superb player.
Mike, the push of the basketball by Ty Lawson, the end-to-end speed is incredible to watch on a nightly basis. The energy he plays with, and when he is attacking in that transition game, it is hard to deal with. He can finish, he can shoot it, and he's a terrific passer in the open floor. I love watching this young man play.
That's a two. Kevin Love's 2 for 3 from the field. Coach wants to talk here, calls a full timeout.
The mid-range game has disappeared for the most part in basketball today. It's nice to see good execution resulting in the mid-range jump shot.
So many good point guards in the league right now around the NBA. Where's Ty Lawson stand amongst the elite?
Well, he's a one-man fast break, obviously. He pushes the ball hard. He's very unselfish. He's improved his shooting. Mike, he might be the guy who can continue to make the growth into that great player.
Coach going to make some changes and switch up the matchups. Turner's trying for position in the paint. Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. To Jefferson. Slams it down.
Continue to pick them apart in the pick and roll. Pick, roll, catch, finish.
Cleveland's leading Indiana by a score of 30-23. Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. Pass to the corner. Nice up and under move. Knocks down the shot. And Paul George with 9 points. Jones against Ellis. Adjusting in the air. And he draws the foul. And Mike Miller will go to the line for a couple of free throws.
I love the way the NBA player can contort his body, take contact, and get the ball up to the basket even when being fouled hard.
Oh for 2 from the line. beats his man. Lawson on the drive. Oh, rejected by Jefferson. And a foul. And Ty Lawson will go to the line. First free throw, good.
Substitutions, Cleveland.
I got the box here. My boy.
Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Cleveland's leading Indiana by a score of 30-27. Owens is trying to get down low. He tries to step back, and Kyrie Irving with a nice look sinks it. He's averaging 14 points per game this season. Lawson brings it across. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Misses the two.
There's no other way around it. Both teams have been struggling to put the ball in the basket. When you buy tickets, you hope you don't get a game like this.
Pass to the corner. Terrific feed. In the paint. Chance for a three-point play. Count the basket. And the foul. A block called against Ellis. And Kevin Love will go to the line. One shot to complete the three-point play.
That's great body control right there. Finishes the shot and now goes to the free throw line.
Lawson bringing it up here. Nice ball movement. Ellis adjusts on the way to the rim. The Pacers with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity.
And once again, when the ball is up in the air, they're the ones coming down with it. This is the kind of effort that it's great to see.
Owens from downtown.
Oh, the onslaught continues. Jeff, this team is desperate for a timeout, right?
They need a TO, Mike. They need a timeout right now. They can't allow it to continue to go on and let the momentum continue to swing. It's just too much right here. Timeout.
To Irving. He's got 4 assists in the game. Named 4-time MVP. Just one of 5 players to have won.
There's the whistle, and the timeout is finally called.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Finally calling a timeout. I'm glad you finally listened to the Jefferino. My goodness, what took you so long?
We have a substitution being made.
For the Indiana Pacers, number 3, George Hill.
George against James.
For the Cavaliers, number 20, Timofey Mozgov.
Terrific ball movement. Sends it into the post. Gets to the rim. Nice box out by Love. To Irving. Oh, terrific feed. Whistle blows, it's a foul. And Kevin Love will go to the line again and shoot 2.
I really like this play right here. You're a great free throw shooter. Draw the contact and get 2 freebies.
And he makes them both. Cleveland's leading Indiana by a score of 42-27. Moving the ball around beautifully. Ellis for two, shoots away. Irving. Irving for two. And Paul George with his 5th rebound. Excellent ball movement, great teamwork. It's good. And Monte Ellis with 7 points.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Fires away from downtown. Can't hit from long distance. Kevin Love's 0 for 2 from long range. To the rim. Can't knock it down.
No paint game, no winning. You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish when you get it there.
Irving on the drive. Mozgov drop steps toward the rim. Pretty little pass. Love. George the rebound. He's averaging 5 rebounds per game this season. Turner. It's blocked. To Ellis. And that's a backcourt violation.
For the Pacers,
A little personnel change going on right now.
number 44, Solomon Hill. Stepping in for Cleveland, number 5, J.R.
Bad pass taken away there by Hill. George fires away from downtown, and that's his 6th rebound of the game. Irving against Ellis. He curls. What a rejection. Out of bounds. Turnover. And it's out of bounds. Cleveland's leading Indiana by a score of 42-29. Pretty pass. Tries to adjust the shot. Yep, he hit him. A foul called against Love. Picks up his 3rd foul. And Solomon Hill will go to the line and shoot 2.
Excellent offensive play right there. Contact, finish, just didn't get it to drop for the 3-point play opportunity.
Subbing in for the Cavaliers, number 14,
I got shooter here. Box that. Box that.
Able to convert on both free throws.
I got him. I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
Smith. Moving the ball. Excellent teamwork. Inside. Gets that one to drop.
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're going to create also a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor. And that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
Gets it right back. To the rim. There's the whistle. Nice job drawing the foul. And he'll head to the line with under a minute and a half to go here in the first half.
Man, I thought that was going to be an and one. Good strength, just whipped out.
Nope. First free throw won't go.
entering the game for the Pacers, number
misses the second one as well. Cleveland's performance today, Jeff, it's obvious they came ready to play.
Sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent, and that is what we're seeing here tonight. The intensity off the charts.
He puts it up, hits for 2. He's averaging 14 points per game this season.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
To Irving. Kyrie Irving with 8 points and 2 rebounds. Irving for 2, puts it up. The Cavs with control on the rebound. For 2, off the follow from Timofey Mozgov. That's a 16-6 run for the Cavaliers. Ellis, an effective drop step. Nice little dump off. Trying to work it down low. Pulls up for the shot and a nice finish at the basket.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
To James. Mozgov. Oh, a ferocious dunk.
2 points. The assist from number 2.
At the buzzer. That's it for the first half. Cleveland's up by 13. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN Friday after halftime.
Welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report, brought to you by yours truly, Jalen Rose. The Cavaliers entered halftime with a solid lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Pacers are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. They don't have a single player that can claim double figures in scoring. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Indiana Pacers.
Game track. Field goal percentage.
The Indiana Pacers weren't efficient with their shooting, and therefore they weren't effective with their offense. Their field goal percentage is lacking, and it's probably the biggest reason for their first half deficit. Overall, the efficiency really went from bad to worse in the second quarter.
Player of the half.
Mozgov is leading all players in points and led all players for this selection. What can't go unsaid is the way he scored on every single one of his attempts. This guy is in a zone, and the second half could be just as incredible for him.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. NBA scores, just for you. Have a look. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Welcome back to the Quicken Loans Arena for the second half of this game. If you're just joining us, along with me is Jeff Van Gundy. I'm Mike Breen. Cleveland's going to be very happy. Nice, comfortable lead as we get set to start the third quarter, but they better not take it for granted.
You can never be content with where you are in an NBA game. Too long a game, too many possessions. That's why you've got to be good defensively every possession.
Here's the screen for the layup. Flips it up. Shot won't go.
I like it. I'm seeing more effort in the last couple minutes than we saw in the first half. It may not result in a win here tonight, but the effort is something they can build on going forward.
Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. The Pacers with the offensive rebound for a new 24. Cleveland's effort and energy has been just excellent this evening, Jeff.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch. Sometimes you get a regular season game where the energy is low, the passion's even lower, they're tired, they're fatigued, but today it's been all good. They are putting on an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Curling in, strong move to the rim. Jones against Ellis. Kicks it out to the corner. Wide open for three. Ellis the rebound. Throws it down.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
To James. LeBron James with 6 points and 2 assists. There's the perfect pick. James from well beyond the arc. Unable to convert the three.
And much like the first half, we're seeing more misses than makes when they pull up from long range.
To Ellis. He's averaging 17 points per game this season. Just gets it off in time. It's good. Three-pointer. Indiana's 3 for 13 from the perimeter.
He's a special player because he can create something out of nothing late in the shot clock. Here, well defended, jump shot, but he still has the ability to put it in the back.
It's good, and one. He got there late. The foul called against Turner. And LeBron James will get to shoot a free throw tonight for the first time in the game as he looks to complete the three-point play.
In your face disgrace. A big-time flush and dunk, and the foul.
Able to hit the free throw, and it's a three-point play. To George. He's got 11 points in this matchup. George finds room off the screen for the shot, and that's his 6th rebound of the game. Pass to the corner. Score the goal and one. And here's the replay with another look at that spectacular dunk. What a crowd pleaser.
Oh my, that is a big-time finish right there. Finishing through contact for the possible three-point play with a hammer dunk.
Cleveland's performance in this matchup has been outstanding, Jeff.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch. Sometimes you get a regular season game where the energy is low, the passion's even lower, they're tired, they're fatigued, but today it's been all good. They are putting on an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Nice ball movement, unable to flip it in.
Hey, that's a good look right there. Just couldn't get it in.
Kicks it out to the perimeter. Terrific ball movement. The Cavaliers with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Cleveland's leading Indiana by a score of 58-42. George against James. Hill moving the ball around beautifully. Can't knock it down.
Great contest on that shot, Mike. He had the shot timed perfectly to challenge and force the miss.
Irving jump shot. Can't get it to fall.
You never know in this league. You just work for 48 minutes. Challenge shots, make it hard on the other team. You can get back in the game.
To Irving, quick release for three. A long-range jumper is off the mark.
It's not often where you see both teams struggling to make threes like we're seeing here today. we've got both teams are trying to shoot through it. And quite frankly, right now, it's difficult to watch.
Excellent ball movement, great teamwork. The Cavs with the offensive rebound for another possession. And Paul George with his 8th rebound. To Ellis. Monte Ellis with 7 points and 1 block. Unable to flip it in.
I think there was a song, Brick House, made long ago. And that's apropos to what this game has been all about. Miss after miss, and these aren't even close in and out misses. These are complete bricks being shot up by both teams.
Team foul number 3, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving to the line, shooting 2.
And he hits the first free throw.
Stepping in for the Pacers, number 40, Glenn Robinson. Into the game for Cleveland, number 0, Kevin Love.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. And there's a timeout call. The Pacers down by 18.
Your job as a coach is try to keep the game close. Here, they just totally mismanaged their timeouts by allowing their opponent to go on this huge run and then calling the timeout. Why call a timeout now? The game is basically over. You've allowed the lead to balloon.
Cleveland's leading Indiana by a score of 60-42. To Ellis. He's averaging 17 points per game this season. Ellis for 2, lets it go. And they miss another one. Haven't been able to score now in over 3 minutes.
Please wake me up when this game is over. I am dying here right now with this poor display of offensive basketball.
Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. Ellis against James. Looking for the screen, he fires. The Pacers with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. Cleveland's given the coaching staff a lot of reasons to smile in this matchup, Jeff. What have you liked?
Great flow to their offense tonight. The ball is moving. They're moving people. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Gets it to go. 18-point lead for Cleveland. To Ellis. Monte Ellis with 7 points and 2 rebounds. Nice touch at the basket.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Smith's looking to set up in the paint. Love forcing against a smothering defense. Cleveland's leading Indiana by a score of 64-46. Ellis against Smith. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Three-pointer from way outside. And that's his 8th rebound of the game. Irving into the front court. From three-point land, Irving's unable to hit from downtown.
You know, sometimes it's not your night from downtown. They missed the three-point opportunities they got in the first half, and they have continued to miss here in the second half.
To the rim, won't go on the adjusted attempt.
Neither of these teams has been able to establish any type of offensive rhythm. There's just too many missed shots to be able to create the momentum you need to sustain to win big in this league.
And we're going to have a timeout. The Pacers down by 21.
I don't understand the timeout management here. You need to try to keep the game within striking distance. Instead, they allow them to go on this big run to run up this huge lead, and now they take their timeout.
They're going to make some changes with personnel on the floor. Lets it go. And J.R. Smith with his 5th rebound. Oh, excellent screen. That's a catch and shoot for 3. That's good. He's among the league leaders in scoring this season.
Man, he got that one off quick.
Cleveland's leading Indiana by a score of 70-46. For 2, able to put it in. He's 3 for 7 from the field. To Miller. He's got 3 assists in the matchup. Smith. Good rebound. Held off nicely by Hill. Sends it to the corner. Nice ball movement. Pass easily picked off. To Miller. He's got 3 assists in the matchup. Love's looking to do damage in the paint. Fires from 3-point range. Owens' shot from behind the arc won't go. It's good. A 2-pointer. Cleveland's shooting 42% from the field.
Hit or be hit. They're afraid of contact right now. You got to bring the body to the offensive man and secure that area so you can get the defensive rebound. That's not good enough. That's why they're getting blown out here.
To Love. Goes to the goal. Able to knock it down. And Kevin Love with 18 points.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Terrific ball movement. To Stuckey. Hill's trying for low post position, and Indiana's charged with an offensive foul. Time for some lineup changes now from both clubs.
The Cleveland Cavaliers, number 24.
Cleveland's leading Indiana by a score of 74-48.
Indiana Pacers, number 44, Solomon Hill.
To Love. Owens for 2. And that's his 8th rebound of the game. Stuckey into the front court. Kicks it out to the corner. Moving the ball around beautifully.
1 minute remaining.
Hill fires yet again. And Kevin Love with the rebound. It's a double-double tonight. To Miller. Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. Gets past the defense. Nice. Owens fires for 3. Owens' long-range jumper won't go.
Hey, you can sugarcoat it, but this is a disappointing effort. One good challenge doesn't cover up the multitude of defensive sins that have gone into this game.
There's a 1 second differential between the game clock and shot clock. Miller moving the ball. Excellent teamwork. Kicks it back outside. To Miller. He's got 3 assists in the matchup. And Kevin Love with a nice shot for 2. And he just fires it up in the final seconds. Third quarter in the books. The Cavaliers up by 26. We'll have more Friday Night NBA from ESPN after the break. Well, they knew this was one of the toughest places in the NBA to win on the road, and they put themselves in an almost impossible situation with this huge deficit as we begin the fourth.
Well, they did, and give credit to the home team. Yeah, they played well, but this team that's getting blown out could have put more into the game, and I just thought they had too much give to themselves when it got tough.
Jones. Owens fires away. That's good for 2. The Cavs up by 28.
The assist from number 3.
To Stuckey. Stuckey for 3. Not able to hit from beyond the line. Rodney Stuckey's 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. Making the defense work with excellent ball. Making a play on the ball. Lawson. Hill's looking for position in the paint. Loses control. Stuckey fires with 2 on the clock from downtown. Puts it up. Knocks it down for 2. He's 5 for 6 from the field.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Puts it in, a 2-pointer. And Ty Lawson with 6 points.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
And he curls in. Smith from downtown. No one near him. He puts it in. A beautiful pass. Lawson against Jones. Stuckey for 3. Wide open. Off the mark from downtown. Rodney Stuckey's 0 for 5 from outside.
It's just been one of those nights. Good open shots that have gone missed. It's a make or miss league. Unfortunately tonight, they've missed.
To Hill. Nobody near him. Takes the 3. No go from beyond the arc. To Smith. He's got 6 points in this game. Smith fires away for 2. Smith's shot can't get it to go.
Listen, they're down big in the second half. Anybody can give in right now. I like to see players who are willing to play the full 48 minutes and contest shots just like that.
To Hill. Has the wide open 3. And that's his 6th rebound of the game. Nice ball movement. From beyond the arc. The Cavaliers with control on the rebound. Knocks it down. And it's a 36-point lead for Cleveland. And Indiana calls a timeout. They need to stop the bleeding right now.
Your job as a coach is try to keep the game close. Here, They just totally mismanaged their timeouts by allowing their opponent to go on this huge run and then calling the timeout. Why call a timeout now? The game is basically over. You've allowed the lead to balloon.
And we have a substitution here.
The Cleveland Cavaliers, number 0, Kevin Love.
To Hill.
Subbing in.
Terrific ball movement for 3 off the catch and shoot. And Kevin Love with his 11th rebound. Great pass to the rim. Nice. It's good. And one. Rodney Stuckey picks up his first personal of the night.
You earned it. Take the hit, take the blow, finish the play.
Number 14, shooting 1.
And he can't convert the free throw. Lawson coming across. Stuckey fires. Good finish inside.
The concentration to be able to shoot through the contested hand, that's a big-time shot.
Sends it to the corner. Moving the ball around beautifully. That's good. And it's a 38-point lead for the Cavs.
Oh, that's nice body control right there to adjust your body and still be able to finish the layup.
Caught him on the reach-in.
To number 26.
Coach is going to make some changes on the floor.
Substitutions, Indiana.
To George. George from three-point territory. Misfires from long distance. To Miller. James for 2, shoots away. Hill the rebound. George. George from outside, a three-pointer. He sinks it. 4 3-pointers for the Pacers.
Top of the key 3, money.
To Love. Excellent ball movement, great teamwork. Shoots the 3. Can't hit from way outside. Fires for 2. The Pacers with the offensive rebound for a new 24. Irving on the drive. At the rim. The Cavs with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Can't get the layup to go.
I like it. I'm seeing more effort in the last couple minutes than we saw in the first half. It may not result in a win here tonight, but the effort is something they can build on going forward.
Mass substitutions as both teams mix it up. 6 minutes to play here in the fourth. The Cavaliers up by 35. To Irving. He's got 12 points in this game. Moves around the defender. Irving, nice crossover, and gets off the shot. Ellis walks it across. George jump shot. The Pacers with the offensive rebound for another possession. Love the rebound. He's averaging 9 boards per game this season. Irving in possession. Love against Ellis. James is looking to operate from down low. To the basket, flips it up, nails it. And it's a 37-point lead for the Cavaliers.
When you see these type of plays in slow motion, only then do you realize how graceful and athletic they are.
To George. He's got 14 points in this matchup. Puts it up for two. Unable to flip it in.
And that was great defense to force that miss. He was right up in the shooter's face.
Moving the ball. Excellent teamwork. To Irving. Puts it up from downtown. Bang. Three-pointer. Kyrie Irving's 1 for 10 from the outside.
Had his hands up, his feet set, and delivered a bucket with a nice follow-through on that catch-and-shoot jumper.
Goes for the three-pointer. The Pacers with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. Draws the foul. It's called against James. That'll be his first.
Excellent offensive play right there. Contact, finish, just didn't get it to drop for the three-point play opportunity.
Good recovery, hits the second free throw. Cleveland's leading Indiana by a score of 97-58. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Irving for two, unable to flip it in.
I like to see a guy even down big, close out hard, and contest versus give an open shot.
To Irving. Irving for two again here. It's good. And it's a 39-point lead for the Cavs. George. Curls in to the basket. No question. Yep, that's a foul called against the Cavaliers. Their third team foul. Indiana's shooting 66% from the line.
Oh, that was great body control. To be able to absorb the contact and still get off a quality shot. Just didn't get it to drop.
Stepping in for Indiana, number 27, Jordan Hill.
And gets both points from the line. Cleveland's leading Indiana by a score of 99-62. To Smith. He's got 6 points in this game. In the paint. Hill the rebound. He's averaging 5 rebounds per game this season. To George. He's got 16 points thus far. Nice ball movement. Finds a space and takes the wide open three. To Irving. Terrific ball movement. Smith jumper. Misses from the perimeter. George. Moving the ball around beautifully. Unable to flip it in.
Hey, that's a team playing the score, not the game. That's too easy of an attempt, even though you have a big lead.
Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. Mozgov for two. Puts it up. Hits the shot. And it's a 39-point lead for the Cavaliers. Turner. He goes baseline. Wide open for two. George is unable to hit.
Throughout this game, the ball just hasn't been dropping for him. He will likely be picked for the Who Was Cold segment in our post-game show, and no one wants that distinction.
He's left open and fires away. James, his two-pointer, won't go.
It started from Jump Street. They made no defensive effort early, and they're not making any defensive effort late. That's why the score is what it is.
Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. And now he moves around the defender. There's the whistle. Good job to draw the foul. Cleveland's 11 for 14 from the line here tonight.
Number 2, Indiana Pacers are in the penalty.
Knocks down the first one. So he hits the first and misses the second. Knocks it down. That's a two-pointer. And Kevin Love with 22 points.
That's unfundamental right there. You've got to make sure you block out and secure the ball. Instead, they gave up a free throw line rebound.
Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Monte Ellis with the perfect delivery. He's got 2 assists in this contest. He's averaging 14 points per game this season.
Man, he got that one off quick.
To James. Irving fires from downtown all alone. LeBron James with a nice look.
Hey, you play defense like this, you deserve to lose. You deserve to get blown out, and that's what's happened here tonight.
George against James. To Ellis. Ellis fires for 3. Love the rebound. And there's the horn. That's the game. The final score is 107-65. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Cavaliers dominated this game from beginning to end. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Pacers are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun.
Game track. Field goal percentage.
The Cleveland Cavaliers were tough to beat today considering how well they shot the ball. It's easy to frustrate your opponent when even their best defensive effort doesn't translate into a lead or, more importantly, a win. And now, up on the screen, the game stats.
Player of the game.
And here we've got the stats for you.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the scores from around the league. Here's a look at the Eastern Conference. Here's what's coming up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.